Girl Protection. It's like that. Snap, snap. This episode of the La Zizi Review is brought to you by La Zizi. This episode of the La Zizi Review is dedicated to the Puerto Rican Day Parade. Yes, you out there in Nueva York, you know you representing, right? And I'm also dedicating this episode to relationships and also to one of my dearest and besties. We've been through a lot together. You know who you are. This is for you. 'Cause I thought I knew what love was, but it wasn't until she came and changed my life. I realized that all love in this world I wanna give to this girl, because she makes me wanna be a better man. And all the games I play, I used to play, because I know this one's gonna last. It's crazy how she makes me wanna be a better man. When I look into her eyes, I see so much in her that reminds me of myself. And oh, she's so beautiful, body, soul, and mind. And I just wanna be the one to make her feel good in a special way. I'ma hug and tell her how much because I know that I will never find another one like her at all. In this world, I wanna give to this girl. Yeah. She makes me wanna be a better. She make me wanna be a better man. In the past, 'cause I know this one's gonna last. It's crazy how she makes me wanna be a better man. Listen, we're gonna be talking about relationships, and I'm wearing my Latina vest. Yes, I got my fan. It's hot. It's hot. It's blazing. It's Puerto Rico. Yes. Puerto Rican Day Parade, New York City. You need to be there. Well, not for real, for real. You don't need to be there. That shit is crazy. A matter of fact, I used to do this. Not go to the parade and go to the beach. Because, honey, trust. It was like everybody left Orchard, yeah, that was Chocha Beach. They used to call it Chocha Beach. You know, you remember. They used to call it Chocha Beach. And we used to go to Chocha Beach, right, instead of going to the parade, because at the parade it got real nasty, grimy. They started grabbing asses, grabbing chochas, and being freco. And, oh, no, I was not proud after that. I wasn't. I mean, it was so hard to be proud when they acted like animals. Well, anyway, I just had to say that because that's where it went. It used to be something fantastic back in the 80s when I was a little kid. It was beautiful. Family was there. It was magic. It was a magical moment when everybody was like, you know, simpático. Everybody was together. Everybody was holding hands. Everybody was, you know, Puerto Rican. Everybody was a Boricua, and everybody was feeling it. Now it got dirty, it got nasty, and it's been like that for the last 10 years or more. So, yuck. No. Boop. But yes, I'm still representing for the Latinas out there. Yes. Work, right? You out there, you know who you are. Whether you look like an Indian princess or African queen or everything in between, you Latina, you Puerto Rican, big hearts, I love you. Mwah. I love you no matter what you are. You be the white girl, be the green girl, the black girl, the Jewish girl, Russian girl. You could be anywhere in the United Nations and I love you, right? Because I love all humans, because I'm human first. Get it straight. And that's work. Okay, here we go. Today's topic is going to be about relationships. Yes, we're going to talk about it. We talked about it before, I'm sure. We're going to talk about it some more. That's all. I'm not going to talk about everything in a relationship, but I am going to talk about compromise. And I am going to talk about being confident. And actually, I want to talk about confidence in relationships because one of my subscribers asked me to talk about confidence. And here you go. And I'm going to shout you out again. I'm going to put your name right there. Boom. You've been shouted out. Yes. Right. We're going to talk about confidence in a relationship, but I'm going to talk about it in a relationship with a man and woman. The reason why I want to do that is because you have to have confidence in every relationship. Homegirl was right about that. She talked about that in her message, and she is so right, on point. Girl, you smart. Smart. Yes. That's right. So she's very smart. She knew this, and it's true. It's very true. Confidence is the major component in everything. It really is. So as we discuss confidence in a relationship, we're also gonna discuss compromise. Because without confidence or compromise, you don't have a relationship. That's it. Bye. No relationship. You alone, child. And I mean you alone all the way to the tomb. Boop. You're alone. I mean, no friends, no family, no nothing. Everybody's gonna leave you. Bye. Nobody's gonna want to deal with you if you don't compromise and you don't have no confidence. Because without confidence, you're insecure. And I don't like to really use the word insecure, even though I do, because it's insecure. Because it almost sounds like you're secure within, right? So it's like one of those funny English words that is set up to make us stupid, but whatever. We'll talk about that another time. Very deep topic. But back to the show. I'll just say this: when you're secure in yourself, right? When you're secure from within, you're good. When you're good to deal with relationships. And I know this because we all deal with these type of insecurities. Yeah, insecurities. Right? We all deal with these type of insecurities as we growing up, where we trying to be a part of something, or we listening to the wrong people getting bullied, whether it's that or it's just following along with the crowd, being a no-show to yourself because you're doing whatever everybody else wants you to do, and that's with the lack of confidence. You're gonna be that kind of person, and that kind of person is yuck. Throw it back. That person just doesn't have no juicy. It don't got nothing to hold on to, and it's not delicious. That kind of person is everywhere, but it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? That we all something in the spectrum of life. Like I always say, we all matter, all of us. In this whole spectrum of life, you take one little atom out of existence and poof, we all disappear. Physics, science, whatever, right? But let's not get deep. We're diverting. Back to the subject. So while we're in a relationship or a new relationship or a relationship that we already have, or we have this confidence, we see our relationship either bloom or crash. Because yes, it's literally that's severe. You will see it happen like that. If you have confidence, right, in a relationship and you know who you are, your relationship is not gonna last, or it's gonna last forever. And I'll tell you why. Because with this confidence that you have, if it's a new confidence or it's an old confidence, you always had it, you have a strength about you, you're going to see in the person that you with that they're a scumbag, that they ain't worth shit, that ain't worth your time. You're going to see it right away, so then the relationship is over. Or, you're going to tell the person what you need and desire from the relationship, and they're going to, as well, you're going to help them be strong enough to tell you as well. So, boom, 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 your relationship will soar through the ceiling. It's going to last. It's going to last forever. Yeah, yes. Right. Now I need to stress about compromise. Very important component in a relationship. Extremely. And I'm going to tell you why. When you compromise, you give a little, they give a little, you take a little, they take a little. If you don't compromise, and I'm going to tell you this, you will not have a relationship. It's going to not even exist. Because without compromise, one of you will be draining the other. And I'm going to tell you why. For instance, let's say you want to decorate the apartment, right? You want to decorate it your way, and he don't like it. He don't like something. Well, you're going to have to compromise some part of the living room or whatever for him, but let him know that you're the woman or how you feel about that, but you got to give and take. I'm saying, I've seen this in actual relationships that I know. I've actually known people to complain about these type of subjects, and I give advice on it, and it usually works well. Like, even in my own house, I have to compromise all the time. If I didn't compromise, we wouldn't be together. We're 9 years strong, right? 9 years strong, and that's like forever already. And we compromise, especially me, because I feel myself compromising all the time for homeboy. And he compromises for me, too. I can see it's hard for him, and it's hard for me, and it hurts sometimes to have to compromise, to have to give up certain things. Like, for instance, I'm a bit of a hoarder. Like, before we were together, I used to have collections of dolls for days. Child, this is something you don't know about me. I love dolls. Love it. Had so many. I still do. And they're in storage in NYC. A lot of them got sold on eBay. But the thing is, I love dolls. And he loves sticks and rocks and stones, and he's a jewelry maker. Okay, so we have to compromise on that. Now, the home that we live in is so small, right? So I can't have all my dolls. Now, he makes places for me to put them, and he also has a big storage under the bed. That's why the bed's so high, because I also love to sleep high. So he actually made me a high bed. And it's like things like that he compromises for me, so I compromise for him a lot of things. There's so many things I compromise just living here, okay? And I see that he tries to pull 100% for me because of the fact that I moved all the way from NYC to be here with him and live mostly in a world that's mostly everything for him, because it's his world is Puerto Rico. I barely speak Spanish. But I see how he tries very, very hard to make me feel safe and comfortable and romantic and happy here. He gives me all the animals I want. There's times when no, is the answer, and then I gotta understand. And before I was young, I would have been like, oh hell no, blah blah blah, no, I wanted it, spoiled brat would have, jumped in. But I realized as a grown ass woman, and I'm a grown ass old girl, I tell you all the time, I have to compromise. And when I'm telling you this, you all have to compromise, not just you or him, both of you together. Boop boop boop. If one of you is not on the same page, your relationship is not going to last. So compromise is right there. It's at the forefront of the relationship. It's compromise and it's confidence. And when I say confidence, it's this. Let's say he crosses a boundary or you cross a boundary, vice versa, whatever. Somebody crosses over someone's boundary, goes too far, pushes the limit. Whether it's disrespectful jokes or saying something or being inconsiderate or something, you put your foot down, okay? You put it down hard and you keep it there. And that's it. Because you got to know what you're willing to take, what you're willing to receive. And, you got to know these things. If you don't know these things, I don't know what to tell you. But you have to know these things. You have to have a line, an invisible line that nobody crosses. Boop, boop, boop. And it has to be there. And it has to be really spoken about. You have to talk conversations with each other about what you're willing to take and give. Now, I don't know if you already know these things. These are pretty self-explanatory, life lessons, and we should already know them, but we don't always know them. And we know them, but sometimes we go through shit that's unnecessary because we forget or because we, have so much to do in life that we forget what we really need. And that's love. We all need love. We energy. When we energy beings, all of us, and this is science, this is a fact, and we all need to interact. And because of that, we all need each other. We need each other a lot. And it goes so much more deeper than stuff and money and junk and garbage. And when you realize that, then you will have this excellent, fantastic relationship. Trust is everything. And when the trust is broken, the relationship is shit. It's garbage. It's non-existent. Don't take from your man, your woman, what you won't allow, your friends to do to you, or your parents, or your cousins and aunts and sisters and brothers to do to you. Don't allow your lover to do it to you. That's number one. And you won't if you're dealing with your confidence on a proper level and you're compromising properly. Not just for him or him just for you, but you for him and him for you and you for... Just do your 50-50. Okay? And I'm not talking about money-wise. I'm talking about relationship-wise, friendship-wise, like with love. Okay? So pretty much for me, those are the major components in a relationship, and that's why I'm going to talk about them, even though there's so much other stuff that's involved in a good relationship. And we'll discuss it one more time again in another Lazizi review. But today we're just going to stick to compromise and confidence. And we're just going to leave it there until next time when we get deeper into another philosophical discussion on the Lazizi review. Maybe on relationships again. We'll do part 2 or something. So before I hang it up, I just want to say if you're out there in the parade and you're celebrating and you're being proud to be Boricua, you know I am. Mwah. Que bonita bandera. Right? And don't forget, click like, rate, comment, subscribe. And thanks for watching my show.